Being awful yappy today. What's up, Ice? How you doing, man? Hollywood dietitians and train. Yeah, they will. They'll cut the. They can do some work. Some of it's unhealthy. Can you remember Tom Hanks, Castaway? Holy cow! That looked unhealthy. All the weight he dropped for that, and yeah, you've seen that in a few movies. Um, Christian Bale's done it a few times too. Quite a few of those guys do that. Even the fighters that do that, it's not healthy to cut weight like that. But you can't deny it looks good. You get all cut like that. Damn, get that man a band-aid. He is cut. I'm a dungeon with life passengers without a pilot. Yeah, I haven't even been able to really use those 9Gs. Smoke that fool. Fuck yeah. One more. Get this A10. Go high on him. Oh, you got a MiG-23 coming in hot, too. This is going to be tough. Now you're head on with him. Oh, I would have went high. Oh, fuck that gun. Oh, he took exactly what you needed. He could have took a flap or two, and you probably still would have been all right, but not those stabilizers. That was cool, though. That was a nice little run there. Outplaying me again, bro. Of course, you start keeping up with it. It's not easy dividing attention. I can certainly tell a little bit, not much. It's not like I'm very good at this game yet, but I can tell, especially at the upper tier, top tier, when I can actually focus and hear my RWR, it definitely makes a big difference. The RWR is very audible. It's not really meant to be used like a radar where you look at it, and trying to judge off the RWR like we do in this game a lot. It's really meant to be listened to. And you use those tones to echolocate where the missile's coming from, and then, notch from there. You kind of defend it that way. But one, there's always so many flipping missiles coming at you, that you almost can't do it that way, especially when it's quiet. If you keep it under control and keep your targets separated, it's pretty effective. Hey, you're good, Goom. Yeah, we got room. We got room, man. We'll probably be at this 12-0 for a little bit, if not continue to step down, ending up at 9-3 like we've been doing. It'd be nice if I could finish up that MiG-19 today, or spading it, be that much closer to getting that MiG-23. Oh, cannot wait. I never say Mayday. I never did have to say Mayday, thank God. Not for real, anyway. I was too good. I was too good to have to say Mayday. Are you shitting me? No, you don't. It's all simulated. That's what I'm saying. Like guys that are play DCS a lot and have 10,000 battles in this game. Yes, you could hop in a simulator and probably give a seasoned pilot a run for their money. Especially until they get a feel for the actual game and whatnot. Because we were talking about it earlier. Think of how much money it's like 10, 20, $30,000 a flight, if not more, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars it costs to take these things up and go, practice. That's why every flight so meticulously planned, every maneuver, right down to your takeoff and landing roll, how far it's going to, everything. And so, yeah, those skills become a premium. Getting to go to weapons and tactics school, Top Gun, that type of stuff. All those trainings are so key because they're just difficult to go up there and practice regularly. Even at Embry-Riddle, when I was practicing in the 172, a lot of guys end up failing out because if you can't get, and it takes you 3, 4 flights to figure everything out, you run out of money real fucking quick, and you can't afford to keep, going up every time. So you better be able to knock it out, on the first or second flight, or you're just going to go broke. That's why I tried instructing. I instructed in the Marine Corps for a little bit after I got sick and got rotated kind of back, um, and then when I got home, I still have all those licenses and stuff. It's like, oh well, we'll give it kind of a try. I never really put anything into it, but oh man, I mean, trying to convince people to go spend that kind of money all the time is, if you start to feel bad. Oh, you want to go fly today? I don't know, man. Times are tight, so it's just like, you feel kind of icky. At least this way we get to hang out, and there's a lot of people that come in and try to learn, especially when we start doing DCS. Hell yeah, I'll feel almost like a real instructor again. The Top Gun. Hit the 3-wheel motion. And yeah, majority of those costs is gas. Fucking gas. Didn't even see a berry flash in those high beams. Oh, there was nothing like having that military card slapped down. We go on cross country, slap that bitch down. Yeah, go ahead and throw 10 G's of gas in there, ain't no thing. Shit. Great. Oh, of course. Of course. I gotta say, it was a good day. Alright, Stu, I'm gonna start working my way back towards you here. This guy's headed back to base, and I'm actually catching him up. He's notching me now. And I'll get notching is really kind of a War Thunder thing. Like if you say notching in the Marine Corps, that usually, or in the military, that usually means that the notch was a physical thing in the aircraft on the throttle that keeps you from going into full afterburner or full military power. Yep, we're not going to get this guy. And so going to the notch meant that you were going full power. Like I just went to the notch. Going notch, headed home. Lets people know you're at full throttle, and headed out. And the notch in War Thunder refers to that tight notch window, that you have to try and hit. So it's just kind of become War Thunder lingo. Because you're never really defending against that many missiles, so that's what it's defending. You're not necessarily. It's kind of a maneuver, but it's more about announcing to others what you're doing, so they know, what. Flying airplanes is all about intention, knowing what people are intending to do, so that you can. Not run into them or whatnot. That's why you make all the traffic calls as you're landing. Why traffic is kind of controlling you, just making everything predictable. And we're going to run this bitch out of fuel this time. And you got nobody to love. Damn, this thing's a fuel hog, I forgot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And a monster that lives in a dream. Is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. This is fitting considering I'm about to run out of gas, but there's only one guy left. Oh, oh, oh. So, the cool thing about Like, oh, it's not going to have it in this plane. That sucks. I should be able to put that on the runway. That should be right where we're going to land. When I say that again, we're gonna give up. Why, yeah, yeah. Breathe. I put the brake out. See the thing start to dip? Like I said, we put that right where you want to land. That's where you gonna land. Oh, this has it. Oops, did I just overspeed? Yes, I did. Fucking tree. In the middle of the road. Yay! That was a money landing right there. Bow, bow. We looked at each other. Okay. Not getting any kills, but I'm having fun. I'll say that. This plane is fun to fly. No doubt about that. Ice, you want a invite, bud? 1 and 1 make 2, 2 and 1 make 3. It was destiny. I'm loving my Dawson fucking profile pic, dude. It is so sick. Oh, you playing some ground, bro. You playing some ground. The beast was stunned. I whip crack with his rumpy tail. And the beast was done. Oh, yo, oh. Yeah, I saw you're in the end ground game. We'll hit you as soon as this one's over. The greatest song in the world. No, no. You guys don't leave me, but I'm going to give a little shout out to Grom. He's been playing a little bit of War Thunder lately, but he's actually putting in some work right now. Working on, I'm not sure what he's working on, but again, if you guys are curious, any new streamers out there want to put, some money towards an artist, he's been doing War Thunder. Almost all these War Thunder streamers, all the overlays, the alerts, the emotes that you guys see and use, he's done almost all of those. And he is really good. And not to mention, very fun to watch. He streams all of it. And like I said, you got some confidence when you're streaming your job like that. Very cool. But yeah, he's at it right now. Don't leave me. Come back, but give him a lurk or something. Because he's a good dude and deserves some support as well, as he's put a lot into this community. And I didn't even realize I was just starting still. As I get to know Twitch, I'll stumble, onto a new streamer, and I'm like, oh, whoa, that looks kind of familiar. Like, oh, well, yeah. Girl made it. Girl made it. Okay, Bubba, go lay down. Yeah, he is a joy to watch. I love watching people work like that, and you can see their mind working, especially artists like that you can. Oh, I've always felt like I've had an okay imagination, but I've never been able to manifest it. Like, artists